Hey, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. This is a 1/16 ounce called the whiteout jig. Hi there, Ramesh. Welcome in. Ramesh Shabari. Thank you for coming in. I got to tie about a couple hundred of these, I think. How many do I got to tie? Yeah, I got to tie a bunch of these. Tie about 108. Too short. Pratap, welcome in. I'm going to take that bad one out. There we go. Got it fixed. Ozan, welcome in. I'm working on tackle store orders. Murdy, welcome in. Thank you for the likes. MPH, welcome in. This is a fishing lure. Hey there, Jughead. Hello, Fabio. Hello, Mr. Grail. Good morning. Just loose there, question mark. Just loose there, what? Context, we need sentences. Your skills are amazing. Ah, well, thank you. Looks very relaxing. Oh, well, thank you there, too. I'm pretty easy going on my live streams. Uh-oh. It is, that's a little bit after 11 o'clock in the morning. Let's see if I can squeeze out a 300 of these today. I'm going to try to. But I appreciate everybody coming in. Viva, welcome in. Buenos dias to all my Hispanic friends out there. Good day to everybody else. Good afternoon or good evening to some of my people on the far side of the world. Appreciate everybody in here. I'm going to change the chat filter because sometimes it freezes up. Hello, Chinny. Welcome in. I like this one here. There we go. Looks a lot better. Hey there, Landon. How's it going there? Thank you there, Landon. How do I make those? Do you have a specific order or design? I do to some extent, and I just use the same recipe with just a lot of different colors. So later on, I'll be tying some with the brown body, and then I'll be tying some with the pink body later on. I think pink or white, another type of white. Yeah, so anyhow. Same recipe, just different colors. Making fishing lures. Hey there, Frank. Yeah, just a little more on there. Appreciate you guys in here. Oh, you can catch about 50 to 100 different kind of fish with these. The main ones people buy them for crappie and perch and white bass and trout. We do have people that use them for salmon, for skipjack, for yellow perch, for white perch, all kinds of fish. Saltwater fish, freshwater fish. But most of the people here in the States, they get them for crappie, perch, white bass, and trout. Those are our main customers. Either Lou or Lon. Yeah, we do have a website. It's pinned either on the top or the bottom, depending on what kind of device you're watching from. Our website doesn't work for outside the United States, but we do ship products all over the world. We do ship all over the world. So yeah, sometimes people do get upset when they lose one of our lures. But there's some of the best lures out there. They're at a pretty fair price, and so we sell a bunch of them. They do come in a 3-pack on these here. This one's called the Whiteout. Yeah, we do have tools, material, vices on our website. We got all kinds of stuff. We're cutting some trees down across the street. Welcome in, everybody. I gotta go. Okay. Well, thank you for coming in. Hello there. Is that Teresa or Theresa? Victoria? Is that Victoria or Victoria? I can't believe the air conditioner's not kicking on as much. It really doesn't feel like it's that much cooler outside. Go ahead and kick it on. It's going to get warm today. Hey there, Lewis. How you doing? Too much. I'm supposed to get some packages today. You not streaming on TikTok? I try to maybe once or twice a week, but it doesn't open up the algorithm. And a lot of times I'll just have 4 or 5 people in there, where there used to be a time I'd get a couple thousand people in there watching me. They're just not pushing out my live stream. And then I went live on Thursday, and I did a double stream, and they gave me a violation. They didn't time me out or anything like that. They just gave me a violation. So it's just hard to do the streams over there when they're not pushing your live stream out. Earlier today, we had as many as I think 16 or 1,800 people on one of my live streams this morning. We had a lot of people watching on here, not on TikTok. They just don't push me out anymore. Hey there, mobile. And the money over here is a lot better because they'll pay me to put videos here, where TikTok doesn't pay me for any videos. I still put videos there because I got a large following over there. I got about 115,000 people that follow me over there. But it got to the point where even my wife wasn't getting notified when I'd go live. Yeah, we get a lot of people over here at times. How's it going there, J-Bro? Yeah, we had 1,800 earlier watching when I was pouring lead. And I mean, it stayed around 300 to 700 people when I was pouring lead. I got off the live stream, we had like 600 or 700 people still watching. I'm like, I gotta get up. But over here on this app, I'll put videos up, and since I'm monetized over here, they'll put commercials on there and do things like that, and it helps out, you know. It doesn't pay all the bills or anything, but it does help out with the bills. You don't get as many trolls over here either. Over there, they can report. Somebody could report you randomly for being this or that, and they don't even have to have any proof of it. They could just report me for just being good looking, you know? Hi, welcome in. So we built up a really good community over here. We do have a Discord link on the back end of my bio. You guys are all welcome to join it. You could put pictures of the fish or you're catching or whatever tackle and gear that you guys have, and we're starting to grow that pretty good. It's taking a little bit of time, but it's doing good. We picked up a bunch of tackle stores out in Florida, so that's what I've been working on for about a good week and a half or so. They don't have to get out till the end of this month, so I got some time to work on them. There we go. I got 2 dozen there. I gotta make 9 dozen of these all together. Like, how is that good defense? You're holding on to the receiver the whole way down the field. Hey, Clint. Hey there, women. Good morning, good morning. 17 crappie, man, that's good. 1 channel cat. When you catch 1 channel cat, do you take it home or do you throw it back in? Just catch and release, yeah. Please release me. Let me go. Man, for once, whenever I take a picture with a fish, I just wish one time, I'm not asking for too much. When I take a picture with a fish, I would like that fish to smile. That fish gets to be in the picture with me. Man, they're at the Illinois Stadium, and that is a small stadium. You're lucky if there's 40 rows of seats. Hey, Francisco. Who's going to the World Series? Is Toronto going or Seattle? I'm trying to find a good piece to put on there. We just found out today that Sam's does delivery too, like home deliveries. I remember when I was a kid, it just seemed like all the grocery stores did delivery. They used to all do deliveries. Piggly Wiggly used to do it. M System used to do it. Handy Andy. Super S. I don't think HEB ever did it when I was a kid. Our town had the very first HEB in Kerrville, Texas. Yeah. I mean, we get delivery from Walmart, and we live about, I think, 8 miles away, maybe 10 miles away from Walmart. So it does make sense for us to just do that. It's not a super long drive, but we got a lot of stuff here to do. We got a lot of work. I'm usually working. My wife's doing stuff around the house. She's also doing her college homework today. Hey there, Jace. Farmers, 1934. Okay. Hey there, AI Frank, or is it Farouk? Al Farouk. Hello, Jose. We do have all of our fishing rods on sale. Our striker rod, the ninja rods are on sale. We do have our own brand of fishing poles. Can I make a pink and orange jig for funsies? I'm working on some large orders. I got about 8,000 jigs I got to tie, so it is funsies for me to tie these. So, and I don't really do requests. I don't really do a whole lot of requests, and so, and plus also it's like if I tie up a color, what am I going to do with it? I mean, I'm not going to do anything with it. You know, it's just going to sit here and you know. So if you want a special color, go to our website, leave me a message there for a custom color, and you can pay for whatever color you want me to tie. But I'm always working on orders. I'm working on inventory. I'm working on orders going out the door. A lot of times the guys that do, you know, the requests are people that they're just not busy. They're looking for something to do. Or they're trying to generate income through gifts, you know. And if you give them so many gifts, they'll tie this color jig for you or whatever, you know. Weldon by. What's that with Weldon? Do I ship to Canada? Yes, I do. I ship to Canada maybe once a month, once every 2 months. But the website does not work for that. We get a lot of people that will order that they live close to the border, and in Canada. And let me stretch out here real fast. Oh man, it popped both ways. And what they do is they have family members that may live right on the border that live in the U.S. So a lot of times they'll have me ship to their relative, and either the relative will drive across the border and give it to them, or they'll come over the border and pick up the lures themselves, like Water Fox did. Water Fox lives in Canada, and he's driving over to a friend's or relatives to pick up the lures. And then we have people that, they'll order, they'll leave me a message on the website for a custom order, or they'll leave me a message for whatever colors that we have. And what happens then is I'll go ahead and we can get a payment through whatever kind of payment apps, and then ship them out the lures. But usually shipping's about 20 to 30 bucks when it goes to Canada. Yep, that's our site there that Clint has up there. I'm going to go ahead and pin his up there and replace Landon's. I do appreciate Landon for doing that. But that just refreshes our link there for everybody. But usually if I have done requests in the past when we're all caught up on orders and stuff, and usually I do it on the weekends, but I start, if I tie up a color that somebody wants me to tie up on the camera for them, and then you're going to get another person wanting it, then another person, then someone's going to get mad. So I got a friend of mine that ties, and he does requests at time. He doesn't do this full time. He does it part time. He has a regular job, but he'll get on and he'll take like a $20 gift, and he'll tie up, one jig, and people give him money. They'll pay him 20 bucks, and he'll tie up whatever color that they're wanting. They're not going to get shipped to them or anything, but and he gets a lot of gifts at times, but he doesn't do this full time like I do. Yeah, these are going to go to 3 different tackle stores in Florida. Two, 5, 6. Uh-oh. Oh, I didn't see that. Mixing up the heads. I shouldn't be doing that. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's what I was looking for. Okay, I got them in order now. On an average day, I try to at least get 100 done, but the last 2 weeks I've been tying up somewhere between, I say 200 and 300 and something a day. Yeah, I was pouring lead this morning, making jig heads, and I'm going to try to hit for 300. I don't know if we'll get there, but we'll see. So I'm shooting for 300 jigs today. Too short. With a fishing clover. With a clover? What on earth is a clover? I poked myself with the fishing lure before. I did that the other day on a live stream. Well, thank you there, Masterpiece. Oh, the treble hook or a terrible hook? No, I've never poked myself with a treble hook. Hey there, Mike. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. Well, I got to make a lot of this color. I got to make over 100 of these. I would ask you guys, make sure to subscribe. Now, we'll be working on some other colors later on, but I got to do some 1/8 ounce after I do all these 1/16. So hopefully by this evening I'll be able to switch up colors a little bit. I'm doing good, Berg. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Just staying busy. Welcome in, welcome in. This is going to be the last one I do on this segment here. I'm going to take a little break. We just got a shipment in a while ago, so I want to see what's all up with that. So I'll be catching you guys a little bit later on. Make sure to subscribe, that way you can catch me later. Do appreciate you guys watching. Thank you for the likes too. Let me get one more knot in there. Okay, there we go. We'll catch you guys later. Thank you again for watching. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll be back shortly. So we'll see you later. Bye-bye.